Uh-oh, baseball time! Something is wrong with the baseball season. What could it be? Shall we?
The best team in baseball has turned into one of the worst teams in baseball and can't stop fighting people. And the best player in the sport is doing what at second base?
Stop! What the hell is that? Why only at second? No, I'm safe, and actually... I'd be mad as hell if I was that guy. I'm safe, and to show you how comfortable I am...
The decrease in offense is so apparent, one team even hired a purple McDonald's mascot to help them hit better. And it actually worked. Around MLB, it's becoming more common to see position players pitch. They throw very slow and almost always get destroyed. It's done in blowouts.
You're just saving the arm? These guys are asset throwing! Oh, man, he got it. Are you really allowed to do that?
Except in 2024, they've been unhittable. In a span of a month and a half, there were 15 position players who pitched. They didn't give up a single run.
Bro, what? What the fuck is that? What are we paying all these pitchers for? Randy Johnson is like, damn, I'm glad I retired. They done found out I had a fake job.
Their fastest pitch was 85 miles per hour. Danny Mendick didn't throw a pitch faster than 60, and he still did 5 miles per hour.
This guy, look at this guy. I love the handshake here to actually play the game. This guy who's on the Red Sox, who clearly has won already, playing for Boss, he's like, fuck you, I'm hitting that. Look how far out of the box he's, fuck you, I want points. Toadsworth-ass pitch.
Entire league is struggling. The league is on pace to score 1,200 less runs than it did last year. 1,400 less hits, hit 800 fewer homers, and league-wide OPS is down nearly 30 points than it was last season.
Does this hurt attendance? I feel like of all games, baseball is the okayest to be boring. People go to baseball games to to socialize or grab a beer. People just go to the park just to hang out. I don't really think they care about home runs. They sped up the game already. Yeah, but I think there's a difference between speeding it up and, when I go to a baseball game, if nobody gets a home run, I'm like, oh, well, probably hurts home viewing way more. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I just mean in-person attendance. Yeah, if nobody got a touchdown, that's what I'm saying. Bro, if nobody gets a touchdown, somebody better got injured.
Teams like the Mets showed this. As a team, they only hit .232 in May.
Field goal again?
They went 9-19, tied for the worst record in baseball. Things got so bad for the Mets, their pitcher had a complete meltdown on the mound. And Jorge Lopez came in, threw a pickoff that hit the umpire, gave up a few runs, then boiled over, argued with this call, then got ejected. His manager...
I fucking love umpires hitting the get the hell out of here. It's my favorite thing they do. They go to school for that.
He told the media he didn't regret this and said, quote, "I play for the worst team in baseball."
Surely that can't be true.
So the Mets instantly cut him from the team. But just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for the Mets, it did. Because Jorge Lopez didn't even say that. Without an interpreter, it wasn't clear.
I think I've been looking the worst team in probably in the whole MLB.
I think he very clearly said, I've been the worst teammate in the MLB, right? That's kind of what I heard. This poor guy, man. He got clip-chimped.
MLB, so...
Many people thought he actually said he was, quote, the worst teammate.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's so fucked up, dude.
And people not only emphasized with Lopez because his misquote, but also because it was his son's birthday, who was battling serious health issues. Unfortunately, it was too late, and the Mets already cut him from the team. Lopez then went to Chicago and has been lights out ever since, while the Mets star closer Edwin Diaz blew 3 saves in a row.
Good. Okay, you know what? I'm glad he's on a good team now. I'm glad he's on a different team. Thank God for that. Holy shit. What a fucked up story, dude. Isn't it crazy how I feel like I would hear about these stories, you know what I mean? I'm shocked that I even I don't follow baseball in any capacity, but I feel like I should have heard about that, right?
It looked like rock bottom. Then Grimace from McDonald's.
Yo! From McDonald's!
That night, the Mets scored 10 runs. The next night, they won on a walk-off. Fans started thanking Grimace for saving the Mets season. Grimace was all of a sudden in Times Square. He was chugging beers during rain delay.
That is not Grimace.
He came in to distract the other team's pitcher, and they won 7 games in a row.
Imagine being that pitcher. Is that fucking Grimace? I would love baseball if it wasn't so fucking boring. You're right. The game itself is fucking boring. I would love it if it was like Super Mario and they had like coin bricks in the air and if like they had power-up moves.
Or was it because they signed a literal Latin pop star to play second base while also letting him do post-game concerts?
What the fuck is going on the New York Mets?
He spent all of 2023 in the minors, thinking his career was likely ending soon. He started a career in music, but the Mets, desperate for help, called him up in June.
Okay.
Noticing the opportunity, he made his own song, OMG, and the Mets loved it. He started going off, hit over 400 with an OPS close to 1,000 in June.
What the
Made
fuck
t-shirts, played it nonstop in the clubhouse, and the team even let him debut it live after a game with a live concert. After beating the Astros, Iglesias went on the field, performed it in front of background dancers as the team cheered him on.
I'd be mad as hell if I was an Astro, bro. I'd be so fucking mad. This sport is insane, dude. This is making me want to watch baseball. You know what sucks is like it looks so cool, and then you watch it, you're like, oh, nothing's really oh, he hit the ball and he's out. Okay. All right, just keep what, and he hit the ball, and he's out. Okay.
Instead, they're relying on players like Nacho Alvarez, Eddie Rosario, Whit Merrifield, and Ramon Laureano, all who have either never played Major League Baseball or have been cut for not being good enough to play Major League Baseball within the past year.
Ooh, is this a career ender? Not a career, but it's got to be close, right? If you miss 3 of those, 5 of those, how many of those you got to miss?
The Mets were almost guaranteed to win, but Pierce Johnson comes in and strikes out JD Martinez. He then strikes out Mark Vientos and only needs 1 more out to get out of a jam. He gets Jeff McNeil to hit a fly ball. Ramon Laureano runs over to catch it.
Now that's a career ender, right? That guy should be fired. That guy should lose his job.
Following one of the worst losses possible, the Braves went on to give up 7 runs in 1 inning the next day to blow a lead, and the Mets officially passed the Braves in the playoff standings. Then, in about 2 days, Senga got hurt again and is out for the year. They got shut out by the Braves, got smoked the next day, were outscored 13-2, had their playoff odds drop 15% in less than 48 hours.
Okay, so are they good or not?
And once again, are behind the Atlanta Braves.
Okay, they're ass. Okay, got it.
This is a league-wide problem. In the past, when offense was down league-wide, everyone would blame the baseball. The ball seems not to be the issue, and the biggest contributor for less offense might just be this one pitch. For years, pitchers were afraid to throw splitters, thinking it was bad for their arms. Now, they do not care.
I don't know what a splitter is. I know how to do a curveball.
But as nasty as these splitters are, none of them can compare to Paul Skeens' splinker.
The what?
Paul Skeens mixed a splitter and a sinker. It's called a splinker, and it's helped him take over MLB.
Bro, it must be so cool to invent a pitch now. Like at this point in baseball, after hundreds of years. He has been adamant that he does not call it that, but everyone else does. That's not what it's called! It's called the Paul Skeens Surprise!
Skeens was promoted and was a sensation, in part because he was dominating major league hitters and arguably had the most famous girlfriend in the league.
What's your favorite thing about Mr. Paul Skeens? His mustache and Livy Dunn.
Who's Livy Dunn? Baby Gronk. I don't know who Baby Gronk is. Lizzie rizzed up Baby Gronk. If you don't stop talking like that, I'm gonna slam my computer through the window.
But Aaron Judge and the Yankees season
has right in the hand. Is that his hand? Looks like his hand. Ow, dude.
They've already gotten in fights with the Rays, the Orioles, and the Red Sox.
Stop fighting!
The season hotter than anyone in baseball, but some Yankees fans still think they're doomed. Aaron Judge, though, started the season terribly. He got booed at his own stadium and even got booed on his own bobblehead day. But even with Judge being
booed on his own bobblehead day, that's so sad, dude.
At the same time, their rivals, the Red Sox, got hot. At one point, they only had a 10% chance to make the playoffs.
Is that guy fired? Surely that guy's fired, right? This guy's out of here. Stop asking. I need these guys done. I need more minor league players brought up. He's one of our best players. Fire the whole team. I need big layoffs in the MLB. Just get rid of 2 teams. Just get rid of 2 teams and then, like, soak up the talent into other good teams.
Anthony Volpe got to third. Ben Rice
White Sox
hit
and
this
Marlins.
ball. It was
Gone.
an easy double play, but since the first baseman touches first, then throws to second, it's not a force, meaning Volpe, who is at third, can score easily. Except he didn't even run hard. The runner got tagged before he touched home, so this run doesn't count, all because Volpe doesn't hustle.
Volpe? Coney, who do you think is the best team in baseball right now? The Rays. No. It's Cleveland. The Guardians? I don't know their new name.
That's the Orioles, and believe it or not,
Oh!
the Yankees were about to have beef
We're
with
winning!
them
Yay,
as well.
Orioles!
It all started in June when Juan Soto ran into Jordan Westburg. The next day, Aaron Judge got drilled right on the hand. Then Gleyber Torres got hit in the same spot, and this time the Yankees were pissed. The next day, the Orioles' best player, Gunnar Henderson, also got drilled by a pitch.
Where, though? Hitting in the hand is, like, fucked up. Oh, it's just in the armpit.
Then Colton Cowser got hit. He got pissed,
Right in the
threw his bat. Jose Trevino also pissed, kicked his bat, and the next day, 2 more Orioles got
what
hit.
the
setting
fuck?
up.
Baseball is dangerous. Fuck,
Things got
man.
serious quickly. Defending a lead, the Yankees lost control of a pitch and nailed Hurston Kjerstad directly in the head. Orioles manager Brandon Hyde came out to check on him, says he heard chirping from the Yankees dugout, and all hell broke loose. The
Holy
bench is
shit,
cleared, the
dude.
bullpen's cleared, people pushed,
Using my ult on the pitcher.
but eventually everybody calmed down.
Okay, wait. Where are they going? We don't need that many people out there, do we? How many umpires are there? Why are they going into the field? I bet a fan snuck onto the field here. If I'm a fan, I would be out there and be like, damn, that was kind of bullshit. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Pretend to be a player or an umpire. I would sneak out there. Damn, I can't believe that shit.
This time, the Orioles didn't waste time. In the first inning, Aaron Judge came to the plate, and on the very first pitch,
now he putting the hands out there. Now he got the head. He'd look rather enticing indeed.
nailed it. O's fans cheered, Yankees fans booed, but the players stayed calm. But in the ninth, down by 1, Ben Rice went deep, giving the Yankees a demanding 2-run lead in the 9th inning with a 93% chance to win this game.
And then
The Yankees only need 1 more out to win this
Hit
game.
it.
Clay
They
Holmes
can't.
gets him to hit a routine ground ball to short, and Anthony Volpe.
Mountcastle bounces it to Volpe, who has a trouble finding the
This
handle.
game should be over, but the Yankees still
way.
just need 1 more out.
Volpe again, man. Holy shit, dude.
When Cedric Mullins hits this fly ball. According to StatCast, it has a 15% chance to be a hit. Alex
No.
Verdugo misreads it, and it drops. The Orioles win this game by the skin of their teeth and stay in first place, where they still are
fuck?
today, maintaining a half-game lead in the division.
I get why people rage at the TV now. I was always like, wow, why do people care about sports? I get it. I understand. That guy is getting killed. Okay, should that guy be fired? Surely, you got to fire him or Volpe, right? Fire one of them.
Something will go seriously wrong.
There's a bird in short left center.
That's not just a bird, though. That's a big ass.
Baseball is very funny. Okay, this stuff is pretty crazy, but this was crazier than any of that. They didn't even talk about this. Imagine being a 60-year-old dad and this pops up on the screen. Gura? Yeah! Let's go! You want to know how long the merch line is? Video is 1/4 of the whole line. You can see the map for the full X. That's the merch booth. Oh my god, dude. They only have 1 tent for the merch. That is crazy. Waited 5 hours, got kicked out before you could buy anything. Show up early to Coney Fest, or else. If you think that massive logistical failure is impressive, just wait until Coney Fest. I would be flattered. If I'm hololive, if this shit happens to me and you guys have to sit in an 8-hour long line to pick up merch, I'd be like, damn, people like me a lot, huh? Oh, well, good luck next year. See you at Coney Fest 2025. I guess I'm just too popular. Oh, well.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can you do this anywhere but LA? Like, I know that they have fans everywhere, but, like, I feel like this is an LA exclusive. Like, you can't pop this in Cleveland. Imagine this in Boston. Hey, what the fuck's going on up there? Who the fuck's that bunny? They got, like, a bunny and a shark, I think? A fucking shark? There's a one-piece event for the Red Sox later this year. Not the same, but still. No, it's similar. I get it. That's crazy. I love that, like, we couldn't get the model to do anything cool or different. We just had to bob the head up. Can we, like, put on a hat at least? Like a fucking ball cap, you know what I mean? Sell the moment. Have some peanuts or Cracker Jacks. Yo! Shark Girl Baseball. Drone shows are neat, yeah. Hololive. You think they converted anybody? Yeah, of course they had. Sure, they're definitely going to do it again. Absolutely. Isn't Gura famous for eating pizza while in the bathtub? I don't know, Twitch chat. Is she? You didn't need to read that. I mean, I was pretty curious, actually. I didn't know. If she's like a shark, does she, like, live in the bathtub?
An old guy at my church called this a demonic ritual disguised as a sports call-out. Old people do not understand this shit at all. It's so funny.
Listen, Chatter, I'm medium old and I don't understand it at all. One of the first things that, like, I was like, okay, I'm aging out of this. I'm medium old and I don't get it. I'm 27 and I sort of don't get it. I think it's, yeah, it really is like a time thing. Because, like, if I showed, like, an old internet person, You're the Man Now Dog, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? This is stupid. Or, like, YouTube poop, right? Like, there are certain things that you have to sort of live in the context of the culture that you're in. And I have not lived in this cultural context to understand the appeal. Like, even if they're funny or whatever, it's just not, it doesn't make sense to me. That's all.